Hello, my friends. Welcome to class today. How are you? I hope you're wonderful because I have a wonderful class prepared for us. Today, we are learning about pets. We're going to learn what kind of animals make good pets, because not every animal can make a good pet. We're going to learn how to take care of animals that are pets. We're also going to see a little interview that I did with two children that have pets, and they're going to show us how they take care of their pets, talk to us about how they take care of their pets, and even show a trick that one of their pets can do. We're also going to learn a song about a farmer who has a pet, and his pet is a dog. And our letter box today is the letter that makes the sound of mm. Can you be thinking what letter makes the sound mm? In fact, it might even be your letter. And what it means to be your letter is it means that it's the beginning sound in your name. Does your name begin with the sound mm? If so, we're going to talk about your letter today. Also, we're going to see my pet rock, and you'll get to see how I made my pet rock. Are you ready for class? Okay, let's do this. 5 fun facts about pets. The first fact is that there are different types and sizes of animals that could be pets, from a little fish all the way up to big dogs and cats. They can make really great pets. Fact number 2 is that having a pet helps you learn how to talk to and communicate with an animal a lot of times, which is a really fun thing to be able to do. Fact number 3, having a pet can teach us how to be responsible and how to take care of something that can't take care of itself, like learning how to feed the pet and how to take care of it when it needs a place for shelter or to clean out its pen or its house and take care of it in those kind of ways. Fact number 4 is that it teaches us the life cycle of pets. We get to watch a pet start as just a little kitten and then grow into an adult cat. And then sometimes, in fact, oftentimes, that cat that started as a little kitten won't live as long as people do. And so then we even get to experience that part of life when the little pet passes away and is no longer part of the family, an important part of life. And fact number 5 is that pets make great friends. And while we develop a friendship with a pet, we learn to love them and be kind and show empathy. That means to realize that when they're hurt, that we can realize and say, oh yes, I understand what that feels like to have that little paw hurt of yours or what you're going through, and we can show them that kind of comfort and kindness. Next up is the little interview that I did with Michaela and Adam, and here's your listening assignment for this video. I want you to watch very closely, and I want you to listen for the 2 names of their 2 pets. Each pet has its own name. So listen to the first pet, what the first pet's name is, and what the second pet's name is. Do you think you can do that? Okay, take a look. Hi friends, I'm here with Michaela and Adam, and we're here to talk about their pets. Their family has 2 pets. Michaela, tell us about your pet.
So this is my pet Penny. She is a dog. She is 5. Her birthday's coming up, and she is a golden doodle, and we just got her when she was just a little puppy. She has been a great dog to us.
So she's 5 right now. That means in a few days she's going to turn 6 years old. How big was she when you got her, when she was a little
She was just this little. She was just tiny.
Just a tiny, and now she's so tall.
She was a lot more red when she was a puppy. That's why we named her Penny. She looked like a penny.
Oh, that's so cute. That's a really cute fact. Okay, so is it easy to take care of a dog? Do you have to do anything, or can Penny just get her own food and take care of herself, give herself a bath and all that kind of stuff?
Some dogs, it takes a lot of work to take care of them, but it's super worth it. You have to feed them every day. It's good to take them on walks. You have to make sure they're clean. You have to brush their teeth. And it's just always good to like take them on checkups and make sure that they're okay so then they can be a happy little dog.
So fun. Have you ever taken the time to like teach Penny some tricks?
Oh, we've taught her so many tricks. She's such a well-behaved dog.
Oh, I love it. Do you think you could maybe show us some of those tricks?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Come here, Penny.
Do it.
Come here. You ready to sit? Oh, or not. Okay, sit. Sit, Penny.
Oh,
Okay, can you
job.
shake? Good job. Okay, can you go get us a treat real quick? Oh, hello. Okay, this is her, we call this dance. Or just up. Okay, can you
She
sit down?
is a very tall dog.
She's a very tall dog. She's almost as tall as me. Can you lay down? That's a very, she loves being scratched on her stomach.
Oh,
It's
so
her
cute.
favorite. Now here's one of my favorite tricks. Penny, up. Okay, sit. Sit. Okay, she likes to balance treats on her nose. Ready, Pen?
Okay,
Stay.
here we go.
Stay, Penny. Stay. And she doesn't go till I flick my hand. Go.
Woo! That was awesome! Good job, Penny! You are a good dog and a smart dog, and so great for your family. So Penny lives indoors or outdoors or both, or how does
She
it work?
is an indoor dog.
An indoor dog. That means, does she have a bed here?
Yeah, she has two beds. One in the living room and then one
Okay.
in her room.
Okay, two beds, one downstairs and one
Yep.
upstairs. So
She can just
can
be with
just
us.
take a nap or be
Wherever.
wherever you guys are. Does she like to be where you are?
She loves to be where we
She
are.
does.
She's always
What about if you guys go on a walk or something without her? Does she appreciate that?
She gets a little like anxious. She'll like sit out the window. She'll wait for you guys to get
She
home.
thinks she knows she's part of the family.
Yeah, she knows.
Right?
She's always waiting.
Yeah.
She's waiting for us when we're coming home from school. She's just
Oh, I
A good
love
family
it.
member.
Such a good dog. Okay, Adam, your turn. You tell us about your pet. Is it another dog?
no, it is a cat.
It's a cat, all right? Tell us all about it. The name of the cat, the color of the cat, how you take care of this cat.
So the cat is black and his name is Jackson. And we really don't take care of him because usually sometimes he likes to catch his own food out in the wilderness because he's an outdoor cat and he doesn't live inside because our dad is allergic to him.
Yeah, and that happens a lot, that dads are often allergic to cats. So he's black and he lives outside mostly, but you still have to be responsible. Is that true? You need to be responsible for this cat. Okay.
We feed him a lot more than he catches himself in the winter than the summer because usually the mice are in their homes.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, so he's hungrier, and I think maybe he even could be hungrier because it's cold where you live in the winter, and so he's got to put on some extra, coating for the cold weather. That's really cool. So other animals besides just cat, dog for this family? I mean, I know right now you only have a dog and a
Yeah.
cat, but have you had other animals?
We have had a lot. We have had fish, which are a really good starter pet. They're really easy to take care of. They have their own little tank. We like having betta fish. They don't need giant tanks. We've had rabbits, which are fun to take care of. They're just little balls of sunshine.
Okay, so could you tell me about what it was like to take care of a fish that you had for a pet, maybe the name and stuff like that, and then maybe you could tell me about, or tell us about what it was like to take care of a rabbit.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Adam.
So when you had to take care of fish, every morning you would have to have this little bottle and dump out like 3 or 5 pellets of food. And you have to dump it into this little hole on the top of it and they would nibble it and eat it. And then every day you had to exercise them by putting, like if it's a betta fish, you had to put this little ball that had this mirror in it.
What?
And they had to stare at themselves and like flex their gills and fins.
That is so cool. I had no idea. So they would see themselves in the mirror.
Because usually boy bettas don't like seeing each other, so they fight, and so he's practicing like keeping those
And that's
skills.
keeping it. Yeah, that's really cool. What about a rabbit?
So when I had a rabbit, it was just a baby rabbit. It was just small and it couldn't do much for itself. So I had to feed it every 2 hours with like a bunch of milk. But usually rabbits, they like to roam. We had a cage set out for them. They love grass food, they love pellet food, and they are very nocturnal. So like if you hear them at night, that's totally fine. But they're really fun and easy, I would say. You have to clean their cage tons, but it's so worth it. They're so fun.
And I feel like they're super soft too.
They're so soft.
So soft, yeah.
I love them.
So did you name your rabbits?
So I had 3 rabbits. My first one was Archie, but then he sadly died. And then my second were Milo and Otis. And then we had to give them away because my dad was also allergic to rabbits.
Darn it. Did
Yeah.
you name your fish? Did we already talk about your fish and his name? What was his name again?
Gil.
Gil. That's a great name for a fish. I love that. What a great house. What great parents that you get to have pets and learn how to take care of them and responsibilities. It's really awesome. Thanks for sharing with us.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, how did you do? Were you able to listen for the 2 names of their pets? What was their dog's name? Did you hear what it was? You're right, it was Penny. Penny is the name of their dog. Now, the cat, that's a little harder because they couldn't even find their cat for the interview because the cat was out roaming the neighborhood. Did you hear what the cat's name was? Were you able to hear that, though? It was Jackson. He named him Jackson Storm. It would have been more fun if we could meet Jackson Storm, but that's just the way that outdoor kitty is. All right, now we're going to do a little activity that you could do at home. You could go to the website and your adult could print off this little worksheet right here. And what it tells us to do is called Pets. And it says circle the animals that make good pets. And that's what we're going to do right now. Let me get my marker. Not every animal in the world can make and be a good pet. They just can't. For example, an elephant. That's not going to be a good pet. People can't have an elephant as a pet. So let's take a look here, and we are going to see which of these animals on here would make a good pet. Right here, first thing, a turtle. Let's circle it if it would make a good pet. Will a turtle make a good pet? Thumbs up. It will make a good pet. We'll circle it right there. Next animal is a parrot. Could a parrot make a good pet? You're right. It could make a good pet. In fact, parrots make a really fun pet. Next, a zebra. Could people have a zebra as a pet? No. Zebras are not animals that could be pets. Then we have an iguana. Can an iguana be a pet? It can be a pet. Let's circle it right here, right now. All right, how many on this line did we have that could be pets? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. We had 3 animals that could make really good pets. What about a rabbit? That's right. Good. And Michaela was talking about that in her little interview, wasn't she? A deer. No, deers are woodland animals, not good pets. What about a cat? You knew that. That was an easy one for us, huh? Cats make great pets. What about a bear? No, not unless it's a teddy bear, and that's not even a real animal, huh? We're going to go crisscross right through here. Let's count how many circles we have. 1, 2. 2 animals on this row right here. Here we have a tiger. Does a tiger make a good pet? No. Tigers would not be a good pet. What about a lion? No. Crisscross on the lion. Oh, how about a skunk? No, they are very stinky. When they get frightened and they feel like they're in danger, they squirt out a smell that is just so bad. That is a wild, wild animal. What about a little hamster? Yep, a hamster would make a great pet. How many circles on this row do we have? You're right. We only have one, the hamster. Last row. Here we go. Here we have a dog. Isn't he so cute? Dogs make great pets. What about a gorilla? No, we're not going to have a gorilla for a pet. How about goldfish? Yes, I think that was my very first pet. That's the first pet that I remember when I was a little girl. A goldfish. A moose. No, he lives in the woods. How many circles on the bottom row? 1, 2. We did it. Good job. You know, not every family can have a pet. I can't have a pet right now where I live, and maybe you aren't able to have a pet right now where you live. But it's fun to pretend you have pets, either with stuffed animals or making pet rocks. Take a look at this little video. This is of a pet rock that I made. And I think maybe you would enjoy making one too.
Have you ever made a pet rock? Well, I have. And generally, I paint the rock that I'm turning into a pet. But this time I had a different idea. I thought, I want to cover my pet rock in white beans. Now you'll see this other set of hands working so hard right here. Those hands belong to my granddaughter. Her name is Maya. And Maya is 7 years old when we're making this video. She had the idea that this rock looked like a bunny. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're turning it into a bunny. She's taken some of these markers and she's colored on them, on some of the beans, for eyes and a nose. You'll see her working hard right here as I'm continuing to glue. It was a messy project, equally as messy for my fingers as painting was, or maybe even more so messy, but it was a really fun idea and very different than we had ever tried before. In fact, because we had never done this before, it was kind of like it was an experiment and an art project. So see that nose, it wants to slide. So I cut a little bit of paper off and Maya's working right here. It's not in the shot, but she is working, if you can kind of see her in that top corner, in turning some of that paper into little ears. Oh, there goes that eye. No, this is when I decided we're going to give it a little break. We're going to let it sit here and dry for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and start adding a few more things. So here we go. We're going to let it dry. Oh, no, still sliding. Going to let it dry for a few minutes, and then we come back. And then everything started staying on there better. It was sticking to the rock better. So we're finishing up, putting in last few little details in on our bunny, filling any spaces that we wanted to do. It seemed impossible for us to really cover the whole thing, so we just kind of quit right there. Loved it. And then here's a picture of Maya holding the bunny. I asked her, what should its name be? And she said, Beanie Bunny. Oh, so cute. Thank you, Maya.
All right, now we're going to do some math. Here I have some little pets, and we're going to put the pets in the appropriate little living space. Okay, you ready for this? So we're going to need 1 pet here, 2 pets here, 3 pets here, and 4 pets here, because those are the numbers that we have on the living space. So which pet is there only one of that's going to go right here in this bowl? You're right. It's the goldfish. Right here is the goldfish. Do you have a pet goldfish? If you do, you know that you need to take care of that goldfish and not feed it too much, but not feed it too little, and clean out its bowl every now and then. All right, next number, the number 2. We need to find which animal is there 2 of. Is it the cats? I can see it's not the hamsters. There's more of those. The dogs. Ooh, is that a dog under there? Let's look and see. It is a dog under there. So we have 1, 2, 3 dogs. So it is the cats. All right, here we go. Let's take one cat and two cats. There we go. They're in their little living space. All right, number 3, the dogs. You were listening. The dogs go. Number 3, 1, 2, and 3. 3 dogs. And number 4, let's count our hamsters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. There was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh. It's time for the letter box. Were you able to guess what letter we're going to learn about today? It makes this sound. Here's the sign I like to use. I like to rub my tummy like a yummy sound. Can you do that with me? If you guess the letter M, you're right. Big M, little m, capital M, lowercase m, straight down, up and around, up and around. Let's look inside and see what begins with the letter M. All right, first thing we have, do you know what these are? These are mittens. 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 All right, next we have a marker. Marker. Marker starts with the letter M. We have a moose. Moose. Moose starts with the letter M. And we have a monkey. Monkey starts with the letter M. Let's say it. Monkey. Monkey. All right. Now we have, ooh, yummy. I'm really going to want to make the sound because I have here a muffin. Let's do it. Muffin. Muffin. And last, to go with the muffin, some milk. This is chocolate milk, but M is for milk. Let's do it. Milk. Milk. Here's some milk and a muffin. What a delicious, yummy treat. It's time for us to say goodbye. We did it. We made it through the whole class, and I am so, so proud of us. In fact, I think we should give ourselves 3 cheers. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! I love spending time with you. There's no one in the world just like you. You are special. Until next time, bye-bye.